Hi everyone, welcome to Conceive with Eden with me MKN. Today we have Na with us. Na is a surrogate with Conceive with Eden. As you can see, today we're having a little discussion about her journey with surrogacy, what her motivation is, and how this journey has been going. So Na, hello,
Hi,
welcome.
thank you.
I'm sure everybody is dying to know, why did you choose to be a surrogate?
Um, the reason why I choose to be a surrogate, I had a little issue, so I told a friend I needed her help, and she was like, "Oh, she can't help me the way I want." So she introduced this to me, and I was like, "Hey, does something like this exist?" So I went to YouTube and I read about it. I said, "Okay, oh, then let me try and see how it is." So that's when I met you.
And then you decided to go on this journey.
Yeah.
So when you made this decision, who did you tell? Were you able to tell your family, your friends? How did they feel about this?
Okay, so starting, it was me and my friend, but pregnancy issue, you have to have a family member with you through this journey because it's not easy. So I told my mom. And you know, these are Ghanaian mothers. Sometimes they are somehow difficult. So I had to talk to her a couple of times before she agreed, before I started this journey.
Okay. What about any other friends? Do you feel you could talk to any other person about this?
No, I had only two friends that they knew about this already before I did. So they are the only people I talk to. If anything I don't understand, they are the only people I talk to.
So what you are saying is that your two friends have become surrogates before.
Yeah,
Okay, so you confer with them
them, yeah,
if there's anything you don't understand
yeah.
about the process. Did you feel that there were some people you couldn't speak to about this decision?
The reason why I couldn't talk to other people about it is, you know how our culture is and how our country is. You tell someone something, and at the end, you hear it another way. So, with the people I know, they have been through it before. They are the only people I could talk to.
What are some of the misconceptions that people have about surrogacy that you've heard? Some of the things that you've heard that you know this is not from your experience, you know that this is not true.
Some of the things are they'll tell you after you doing it, you can't have your child. After you doing it, it's your own child you are giving out.
And you know for sure it's not
It's not
true.
true, yeah.
So this is not your own child.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know it's not your own child?
I read about it on YouTube.
Okay.
So
And what about the process itself? What did you go through for you to know that this is not my child? How do you know this is not your child?
with what I read about it, um, you being like a space for the baby to grow in.
Okay.
One is not your egg.
Okay.
Two is not your sperm.
Okay.
So the baby is just growing inside you.
Okay. All right. What about your relationship with Conceive with Eden, your relationship with the medical center, your relationship with the intended parents? How has it been so far?
Oh, it has been good. To say the truth, it has been very good. Because how I started, I went with one agent before I met you. And how it was over there, it wasn't easy.
When you say it wasn't
It
easy,
wasn't
what
it
does
wasn't
it mean?
easy at all. They will treat you like, sorry to say, a slave. They'll
Oh,
lock you up in a house.
oh wow.
You won't talk to anybody. You talk to your maybe your mom once a week or
Oh,
twice a week. So through that, I told her, oh, my mom is sick, so I have to go and see her. That's how I escaped from the house. We weren't start through like we were doing labs. They were checking my body and everything, so I have to just tell her my mom is sick. That's how I got to escape from the house.
Okay. I'm sorry about that experience, and I'm glad you have a better experience now. But what about your relationship with the medical facility and then the intended parents? How is that
Oh,
relationship?
the medical, yeah, with them is good. They always check me. Anytime I go to the hospital, they check me from up to down. They make sure I'm okay. They check my BP, my blood level, how I breathe. They even check about that.
Okay.
Yes.
And what about the intended parents?
Yeah.
Do you have a relationship with them right now?
Yeah, I have.
And how is that relationship going?
Oh, it's cool.
So you guys speak often?
Yeah, we speak once a week.
Okay. And how is that going? What do you talk about?
Sometimes they pray for me. Sometimes they discuss with me how I'm feeling, how the journey has been with me. Oh, it's a lot.
So you like your relationship with
Yeah, I
them right
like
now?
them. Yeah.
And you like to keep it going?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel differently now that you have bypassed your previous bad experience with the other agencies and you're with Conceive with Eden? How different is that experience? You've shared the negative experience you went through. So can you give us a little more light on how Conceive with Eden is different?
With with you people, I would say it's good because everyone has to have their freedom. No, not too much freedom that it will spoil what you are doing, but to eat well, to breathe well, just have your freedom and relax. And to me, it's cool with you people.
Okay, so at Conceive with Eden, we prioritize the physical, the mental well-being of our surrogates. We want to make sure that they are comfortable as they are accommodated. We don't restrict them too much, even though yes, because you're pregnant, there are some restrictions.
Yeah.
But we don't do it too much so that they will be developing emotional and psychological trauma. So I'm glad. Now, let's go through how this journey has been at Conceive with Eden. Aside the fact that you're accommodated, right?
Yeah.
So with your accommodation, you have somebody who helps to
Yeah.
cater.
Yeah.
Okay. And then even though you go to the doctor to check your pregnancy and physical health, every quarter you speak with a psychologist.
Yeah, I do.
So how does that conversation go?
That one too is cool. She has been very helpful to me because with pregnancy and you being in the house alone, sometimes your mind goes through a lot of things. You'll be thinking things that you are not even supposed to think about. So it's been helpful.
So you would definitely recommend the psychological therapy for every
yeah,
surrogate?
yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. And then aside that, let's talk about your surrogacy contracts. You have friends who have gone through surrogacy.
Yeah.
How many do you know who have signed the contracts, and what does that contract look like?
Um, well, the first one I went to, their contract was you through the contract when you read about it, there's no allowance in it. It's just only your money, and it's a lot of rules. To say the rules are a lot.
Okay.
The like almost 70% of rules that you have to obey with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
How different is that from the contract you signed with Conceive with Eden?
With you people, your own is kind of your contract really helps us. If I would say,
How so?
your contract really helps us because every to say every bit of it is money. Every bit of it is money. So by the time you be done with your contracts, if you don't misuse your money and you use your money to do something good, trust me, it's good.
Okay. Now, you've been an egg donor before with a different agency,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I
Can you
have.
share that experience?
With that one, it wasn't that difficult. With where I was staying, it was a little bit closer to the hospital. So me getting to the hospital is just fast. But with the injection, you have to be on time. Very much on time with the injection. 2, you have to eat well. 3, you have to just take good care of yourself, because something small may destroy the process that you start.
Okay. So, will you say it was a smooth egg donation process?
Um, with mine,
Yes.
I don't know of other people, but with mine, it was 50-50.
Okay.
With the donation was okay, but after the donation, I couldn't get up early with the way I was supposed to get up. And 2, I was really vomiting almost the whole day. Anything I eat, I have to vomit it out. I can remember after the donation, 2 months I couldn't menstruate. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, tell us about right now. How are you feeling? How is the pregnancy going? How far along are you?
This is my 7th month.
Okay. So, how does it feel?
To say, pregnancy is not an easy thing.
You can't wait to be done, eh?
Serious. Pregnancy is not an easy thing, but with God, everything is possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you knew somebody, or if somebody's out there, they want to be a surrogate, what would you like to tell them?
Just if you want to do it, just take good care of yourself. Check your health, because some of us, our health is not good, but you rush into something, and at the end, you have a lot of faulty on yourself. So check your health. If your doctor tells you your health is not good, please don't force them. If you force them, they'll allow you to do it too. But at the end, you are the only one going to face the pains. So please just check yourself before you start anything.
Thank you very much, Nah. Thanks for coming to speak to us.
Okay,
And we wish you a healthy delivery.
Amen. Thank you.